coming to you from the NRA show here in Indianapolis, Indiana. A lot of things happening here this week. This is the last day of the event. If you've been paying attention to a lot of things in the NRA, you'll notice that the members of NRA voice their opinion and let everyone know that they're not happy with the leadership. That's being Wayne LaPierre, Chris Cox, and other folks that are maybe at that upper board member area that might be seen more as towing the line of Wayne LaPierre. It looks like a lot of this storm is kind of brewing around Wayne LaPierre. People are not happy that he spends $200,000 on his wardrobe a year. That's basically your money if you're an NRA member. Also that he gets paid $4 million a year. People aren't happy with that because they feel like some of the things that LaPierre and the group in general has not done to protect our Second Amendment rights are pretty big. In other words, you know my opinions, guys, on the bump stock issue. I felt like there should not have been, we should have never told the ATF that they had the jurisdiction to mandate anything on a bump stock because it was not a firearm, so I was against that. However, the NRA actually supported a bump stock ban. That was the first step. Then came the red flag gun laws, and excuse me for the soundtrack that we have playing at the speakers overhead, I apologize for that. But then we had the red flag gun laws, and what happened with the red flag gun laws is, if you're not familiar with them, if a disgruntled girlfriend, boyfriend, neighbor, former co-worker had an issue with you, all they had to do was complain to the district attorney's office and say that Paul is a threat to himself or to other people. My neighbor could say Paul threatened to shoot me with one of his guns. They could report me, and before I could even have a chance to prove myself innocent and that was a bogus claim, the police could come to my house and confiscate every single gun and every piece of ammunition and keep it for up to a year, and I would still have to prove whether or not I was of sound mind and body to retain those guns after one whole year. A lot of weird stuff. This stuff is being pushed by some Republicans too, so it's not just a Democrat thing. So what we've got is essentially the NRA has backed some of those red flag gun laws, and not only have they not come out and spoken against them, but they've actually said that they would in some way support red flag gun laws if done right. Red flag gun laws, there's no right way to do a red flag gun law. There's nothing constitutionally acceptable about a red flag gun law. So there's no right way to do that. You cannot, there's not a right way to infringe on your Second Amendment rights. That's just not a thing. So we're really against that. And of course, this week you had Oliver North, who was the acting president of the NRA, asked Wayne LaPierre to step down. Wayne LaPierre got very angry, stormed out of a meeting with the board members, and sent them a scathing note either that evening or the next day saying that he was not going to step down, and he was accusing Oliver North of some kind of form of extortion, where he claims that Oliver North said that if you don't step down, that Ackerman McQueen will release certain information about you and whatever. I don't know all the details there, so please forgive me if I'm incorrect on some of them, but really became it played out publicly here, although they tried to keep it behind the scenes. I will say there's guys like Rob Pincus, who were big in the firearms community, that got up and spoke at the meeting. They tried to adjourn the meeting early so that some of the complaints by the actual members like us who have issues with their supporting of red flag gun laws, they tried to adjourn the meeting early so that those people could not speak. Rob Pincus was successful in getting to the mic and speaking, and I commend him for that. So a lot of things going on, guys. You're going to see a lot of stuff in the coming weeks where the wheels, I won't say the wheels are falling off about the NRA, but that real strong exoskeleton that they had protecting them from the outside, being able to see what was on the inside, is kind of being stripped away right now. And now people are seeing what is happening at the NRA. The members are not happy. Again, the red flag gun laws and the bump stock bans that the NRA supported are big issues. They're big issues, guys. The red flag gun laws mainly, because that's something that these anti-gun groups are the ones supporting. So to have the NRA actually supporting them well, they're basically aligning themselves with the Bloombergs of the world right now, and that's not cool.